Well, I don't have moving motion in my hands or anything. It feels like I left this series behind, but no, I'm back, baby. It's just that I got a little bit unmotivated with Shadowverse ever since set 5 came onward. So that's kind of like the reason why I didn't really bother to do any other market watch or anything. So you see that I haven't posted too much, and I have slowly moved to Vanguard or any other card game because I have done. I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels deck profile. But now, since set 7 was one of those awaited sets that I was kind of looking forward to play, now it's here, and I'm glad to, kind of like show, do some market watch again. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. I don't remember when was my last market watch, but a lot of prices have been going up and down. One thing that I have been keeping track of the prices for sure, and there's a lot of things that you should definitely grab now, especially since set 7 already came out, and probably Machina and Natura Sword, Abyss, Machina, and Natura Sword are going to be probably your best decks for sure. I'm not saying that all the other ones are bad, but looking at Japan's meta, Abyss is one of the ones that was one of the fan favorites. Probably it's because it was fan favorite, but I've been playtesting with all the other ones, and they are all pretty good. So probably in the future I'll bring you a couple deck profiles, not too many for sure, because I'll probably be on a trip, but expect to see a little bit more content. Now, anyways, without further ado, enough of the chit chat. So yeah, anyways, so starting off, I want to start off with the promos. I have been keeping up with the promos for sure. Enchanted Dress, I have to say I did won this card when the draft of this particular set came out, and if I'm not mistaken, it used to be like $100 and something. This card used to be expensive for no reason. Obviously it's a promo, same thing with the Kinsetsu, the Dark Alice, and well, Falis is still the $50 marks, the $40 mark, and there's only 2 in the market. Obviously this might be a little bit hard right now, so I will recommend just to get your hands on the Falis. But anyways, back to the Enchanted Dress. I remember when it came out, it used to be like $100 and something, and all the other cards, well, super expensive. Dark Alice went from probably $300 for $140, so the card is sort of affordable. And Ginsetsu is only a hot stamp, so I really recommend to go for the SL. So yeah, don't even bother unless you really like that hot stamp like me. You could go ahead and get your hands on that one. Let's see really quick how many. Only 4 sellers are trying to get rid of the cards, and you can see here it's just only the cheapest version of it is going to be $100, but I have seen people on Facebook selling it for a little bit cheaper. So you can see here 180, 150. This is probably when the card came out. It was used to be 180, but you can see here kind of like the market, and if you look at the data, 150 was the last time. It was back in August. So yeah, the card is gold. The only difference is it has the Paragon of Colosseum stamp. So yeah, Spinaria is one of those cards that already came out I think past season of or some sort. It's a Dark Alice type scenario, but I think only the first player got it. The first place got it. So yeah, it used to be 2 copies available, if I'm not mistaken, because I was keeping an eye on them, just because I wanted them for my collection. You can see here $46, and it has been going down. So yeah, only 3 were in the market and sold for less than $50. And I've seen people online selling it for $30. It's just trying to get that one person to sell it. Fashionista is one of the that one card from the Grand Showdown, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, $25, okay. I mean, it's a combo card. I think that card just is not meta relevant anymore. So it sucks that they're still doing Grand Showdowns and we're still going with the old promos. But Oh well, some people really like to collect them. Even I will probably go for it, and $25 for it. It's pretty good. Dragon Summoner is another good card. It's pretty good. It was this year's Springfest card. I already showed that in one of my past market watch. So the card is beautiful and really recommend getting your hands on it if it's back on stock, but don't expect to pay more than $30 for the card. Lucifer hot stamps in here have been going up and down. $5 if you want the hot stamp version, or $3 for the SL. It really depends. The only difference is the hot stamp in the corner. Magical Bishop in here. Probably this card must be. No, it's not that it's gonna be. Might be a good pick if you wanted to collect cards. If I'm not mistaken, the Magical Rook used to be a full card for trying to learn how to play the game in one event or Comic-Con or something. I do not remember. So if you want to have the entire deck foiled, card looks pretty good. I really like it. I got my hands on my playset. And on top of that, the card looks good. That's first. It's cheap, and probably in the future I think we're getting some chest support on set 11 if I'm not mistaken. So the card is pretty good. Alright, so I think I'm japping too much, so let's move to the next page, because yeah, this card $8, pretty good. Fina $11, understandable, pretty good card. Riamus, this card I think it got sold at one point for like $15, but I'm not sure, if not remember. Angelic Barrage might be a pretty good pick in this current format if you're playing against Machina and you really want to, I don't know, play some random spies for sure. You could play this and get rid of all the assembly droids. Don't take my word for it, for sure. It's probably not worth it. So yeah, we got here some Trail of Light that have my playset, but I don't have my copy for my collection. I forgot about that. Hulking Giants in here are pretty good, and you can see some of the tokens in here that are kind of slowly going up in price, especially the guard form, since they were probably going to be one of those cards that will be played in Earthright in the future. And you can see here, I don't remember, but Genesis Dragon might be one of those new cards from upcoming promo packs this month, if I'm not mistaken. I do not remember. But yeah, majority of the cards from the Cinderella Girl, I didn't got that many. I didn't see a lot of people getting those, so yeah. Alright, Enchanted Sleepers, I have never seen this card personally, so it kind of sucks. All the other cards, Crystalia Tia, $650, no one has bought the card, and you can see a bunch of other cards that probably people don't really care. Swordman, yeah, it looks like there's a new promo pack, and I didn't notice it, so that's cool. Bellringer Judge didn't got sold. Bahamut already went out of the market, but 650 is pretty good. I got mine for $320, so it's not that bad. Crystalia Tia Evolve for $175. It's pretty okay. And you can see here all the other cards just kind of like just went down in price for sure. So yeah, I really want to see about the other card for the new promo pack. I saw Swordman around. So yeah, but I do not see any other card that caught my eye. Maybe they haven't updated the database, but probably in post I will double check that for sure. So yeah, in post I'll probably double check the what are the other promos for the upcoming set, because yeah, Genesis Dragon is one of those cards that caught me by surprise. And I do not know what deck will play Genesis Dragon at this point, but I'm pretty sure some Ramp Dragon will play it. But yeah, I imagine that will look pretty good as a shadow foil. Moving into here, into set 7. Set 7, I bought a case from 50 cards, not sponsored, by the way. And ratios are a little bit weird. Mainly, I bought a case for this one because I wanted to know the ratios. I wanted to see what was the difference without having to ask questions. I was gonna buy a master case, but I think it went over my budget, so I just bought one case for sure. So the ratios are probably going to be in every case. I heard that you get either 4 ultimate rares or 3 ultimate rares and 1 leader. At least for me, I got 1 leader and 3 ultimate rares. I got the Latika, Riley, and the Lapis. Sadly, some of the cheapest one for sure. I was looking for Technolore and Mono, but oh well, had to buy those cards for sure. Anyways, in here you can see Forte. It's waifu taxes. Waifu tags are going to be 230. If I'm not mistaken, she's going to get a leader card recently in some structure decks, so I am not sure, but I'm not sure if they're going to be commons like in the ones in the Glory Finder decks. You can see all the other leaders going for $70 and $63, so if you want to get your hands on those, feel free to grab them. They're pretty good. And you can see some of the other URs. You can see here the SAT 3, to be honest, are pretty bad. Now the other thing that I wanted to mention about the ratios, yes, it is true, in every single box you will get an SL or higher, except unless you are very lucky, and you will probably get one UR and one SL in the same box, or sometimes you'll get two SLs. My ratios were a little bit weird, and I did bought a couple boxes from the store to support the store that had two SLs. I only bought 6 boxes, and the 6 I only got one. Sorry, I only got one box that got 2 SLs, so it was a little bit weird. I'm not sure if that's some problem or error or printing and stuff, but in my case I did get that too. If I'm not mistaken, we do get one of each foil available, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so anyways, looking at the SLs, you can kind of see which ones are probably going to be their best cards for sure. You can see here Technolore, a $30 almost $40 card. That's insane to think about. Viridian Magna will probably go into the same spot, to be honest. This is one of those cards that is actually pretty good, and playing against it is very annoying. So expect that card to go up in price. I already see the SLs going up in price little by little, especially the Evolve. They look beautiful. I just sold 2 of the Viridian Magnas that I own. But yeah, you can see here, obviously Technolord SL is, more expensive, and the Ultimate Rare used to be 130, now it's 150. So people are just going and getting their hands on those cards. So yeah, you can see here Baleon for $10, same as Monos. Monos, I think they're going up in price, so I recommend getting their hands on those. And some of the other cards also are going up in price. One other thing that is a little bit weird, I'll probably say that it's a weird anomaly that happened to me, is that in my case, I only got 2 base rare, 2 base Limona. I'll probably put the picture of my pulse from the case somewhere in here, so you can kind of see what I got, so you can kind of see how either bad my luck was or whatever. But yeah, you can kind of see here a bunch of other stuff, Baleon, blah 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 blah, some of the other cards, and here this is where everything starts to go down in price. So yeah, this set is pretty cheap, pretty affordable, to be honest. So if this seems to be one of those sets that if you want to start playing Shadowverse, this is your time. Obviously, don't go for anything foil. Just buy whatever you need, and you'll probably be fine. But yeah, obviously, if you want to play a good deck, I'll probably recommend you Machina Abyss. It's a little bit more technical, like Different 5 mentioned, and I can say that yeah, it is pretty technical because it's giving me a lot of problems to learn for sure compared to any other deck. But yeah, you can see here all the other cards, pretty cool and all. And there's another card that I hope it doesn't go up in price, pretty wild. And yeah, this one. This one has a promo version of it. It has a promo version from, I think, its release date. It has the stamp. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a very expensive card, because I'm looking forward to get my hands on it. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for set 6. I'm going to go into actual cards for sure. So, yes, this is going to be... Yes, I think I forgot to... Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's go and see what are going to be the most expensive cards. You can see here, no longer it's going to be the Bahamut, but we have a new contestant being the Anastasia SP. I think this is going to be the gold signature, not the rainbow one. Going for, yeah, I think someone put an extra 0, an extra couple zeros for sure, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You see Leuch here used to be a little bit more expensive. It used to be either $500 if my memory doesn't fail me. It's slowly going down in price. here and there. Obviously, with the more leaders that come out, more people are probably going to get the leader that they actually want. So yeah, you can see here Agnes. I think it was this one. I don't remember which one actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, used to be like $300 or $500 for no reason. So yeah, you can see here all the Uma cards are going down in price, even though I've seen that they're getting support. Fairy token, $300. There are going to be 2 listed in here. Israfil slowly going down in price, but she also, well, it's not really going slowly going down in price. She's going up and down little by little. You can see the Kuani here for $103. Actually, pretty good. It's a pretty good grab for the future. A good investment if you want to play D-Shift in the future. I see the D-Shift still going around. You can see here Forte in the first page of the most expensive cards, and you can see all the idle cards, well, expensive. So yeah, all the using here. Galmiak slowly going down in price. Cerberus holding strong. Bob 126. Mono and so on and so forth. You can see here Daria still holding strong. And pretty much that's it. Jilnice, I think the people are going for the other version of her, if I'm not mistaken. The one where she's the Grand Showdown version. That, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen people selling for $400 to $800 per copy. So yeah, so good luck to anyone that's going to play in a future event of those. So yeah, oh yeah, Glory Finder cards. Wanna give it a quick look. Alice, $83, slowly going down in price for sure. But yeah, anyways, going here really quick. This is going to be the last thing before I stop the video, because I have to finish packing up for my trip. So yeah, this is going to have a low budget thing. Yeah. Anyways, got sidetracked. You can see here, Mono used to be $20 a couple days ago, is going down in price, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will probably get their hands on the card just to have the entire deck theme around the, actual Machina stuff. So Belphamit and Mono are probably going to be those cards that will get bought out eventually, or they will hold their value. Now the other cards you can see here, Dark Angel Olivia going for $12, Israfil $20, and it's just the Glory Finder version, the common version for sure. Nadia, cheap-ish leader, to be sure, and I think the Swordcraft going for $4. And you can see here some of the Glory Finder cards. Some of the market, it's okay. It's a little bit weird to see, to be honest. We're probably gonna see the Machina stuff. If people don't buy the actual Glory Finder bundle, you'll probably see the Machina cards going up in price. So since now you can have a Machina deck with no problem with all the cards that came in the new set. I'll probably make a deck profile in the future, in a very far long future, because no one wants to play Glory Finder. But yeah, Glory Finder looks like the bundle has pretty good cards. So if you, for X Y reason, buy it for either $120 to $90, no matter where you buy it, you're probably going to get your money back. If you decide to sell everything as singles. So you can kind of see here the market's a little bit whack. Remember, as a reminder, you get 1 copy of each, except a couple decks bring doubles of a couple cards. But yeah, and it's a good way to start. Has 1 bell ringer, obviously it's only 1. Has a bell ringer, has Israfil, has Merlin. So it's a good thing to start if you want to at least learn the game with some friends. It comes with 3 deck profiles. I did a review of the set in my channel. So yeah, this video has been 20 minutes long. Usually that's kind of like the bread and butter of it. So yeah, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe, like the video. I don't know what else to say. And yeah, I mean, probably in the future I'll be making either more deck profiles for Vanguard and Shadowverse. I'll see if I can, while I'm on my trip, I make more Shadowverse content, since I will have a lot of people to play Shadowverse over there and play test and here and there and all the stuff, so I can bring you some pretty good content. So yeah, I hope I earned your subscription. If you want to see something in the future, just let me know, put it in the description, or anything that you want to see. yet again, I played countless TCGs, ranging from Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. I'm not a big fan of. Vanguard, Shadowverse. I have Grand Archive somewhere in my entire bulk of cards. And Wage Schwartz, and I do not remember what else, but I'm pretty sure I have everything. I'm pretty sure I have a Buddy Fight deck somewhere in here. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and peace. Hey, stop. Alright, I know it's a little bit of a jump scare. Here, let me adjust myself really quick. Oh shit, that's the background. Alright, so the cards missing, the Genesis Dragon that I saw earlier, and the Swordman are from the showdown that came with this Spinaria. So yeah, in case someone was wondering for that one, that's pretty much it. Now there's a little bit of weird thing happening with that set, with those cards in particular, if I'm not mistaken, because my store didn't do the Grand Showdown, and that I know of, and not any other store near my place did the showdown. So where I'm living, probably the game is already dead. So yeah, I've seen other people online. I'm not sure if there's stores or anything, but they are selling. They were selling. I don't know if they already sold it, but they were selling everything from all promo packs from their stores and everything. So yeah, I'm not sure if the, how rare are the cards to get for sure, because yeah, I mean, things happen. Probably people are not interested in the game. Game tends to be a little bit repetitive and a little bit sacky depending on the situation, especially in a best of one format. So yeah, how can we fix this problem? I don't know. This is not the video to talk about it, but I have plenty of options that I have in my mind to work around it. But yeah, anyways, now, thanks for watching and peace.